This spring, Paramount's parting the way for home video success with a lineup of spectacular releases. Direct from today's headlines, enter the drug-crazed world of Bogota, Colombia for a compelling and hard-hitting story, Tropical Snow. Paramount takes you behind the scenes of two extraordinary new thrillers. First, it's a special look at a gothic tale of madness and murder, The Haunting of Sarah Hardy. Then, prepare yourself for a suspense-filled drama of political corruption, The Forgotten. And it's Charlton Heston in the acclaimed epic, The 10 Commandments. This Cecil B. DeMille masterpiece now features a Dolby Surround stereo soundtrack, making this motion picture classic the major movie event of the 1990s. Take a look at the outstanding home video entertainment coming this spring from Paramount.
Bogota, Colombia, a land of desperation, where it's hard to make a living and impossible to make a life. There is only one road out of this living hell.
I've got an opportunity for you to travel to New York or Miami, whichever you prefer.
You know, Oskar, we don't want anything to do with that. You gotta take all that in your stomach. One bag breaks, and you're dead.
My dear friend, no guts, what? Never stay together. By chance, one of you gets caught, the other will be able to go on.
One woman's hope, one man's greed, one dream that became a nightmare.
What else are we going to do?
Tropical Snow.
Sarah Hardy witnessed her mother's suicide. 15 years later, she returned home. And so has Mother.
Maybe I wanted her to die. Maybe I'm paying for it now.
That is the secret of The Haunting of Sarah Hardy, a gothic tale of murder and madness.
I'm back, and I want my house back.
Filmed in Vancouver, The Haunting of Sarah Hardy stars Celia Ward as a woman being driven to the edge of sanity.
I would describe it as a psychological thriller. A woman who has had a great loss gets married and ends up dealing with a tremendous amount of betrayal from people near and dear to her.
It's a Hitchcock type of thing. It's a thriller.
And it is very Hitchcock. It really is.
Also appearing in this all-star film are Polly Bergen, Michael Woods, and Morgan Fairchild as Sarah's treacherous friend Nancy.
She is right on the edge.
Has evil returned from the grave? Or is it lurking much closer? The Haunting of Sarah Hardy. They were held captive in Vietnam for 17 years.
The 101st. Those who are here, and those who never made it back. Airborne. All the way!
But these 6 POWs are not going home.
How much did you cooperate with them?
Not at all.
They must relive the haunting memories of war.
None of us ever broke. Tell us about Operation Phantom.
Because behind their nightmares lies a political conspiracy.
Why were you there?
A corrupt plot with only one escape.
We gotta find out what they want. Right, we should take these bastards. I say we break!
Now, they must fight for freedom once again.
Let's go.
Behind the scenes of this exciting suspense thriller is an all-star cast working together like a family.
It really is an ensemble, a company of actors that are, if they've never worked together before, they're suddenly familiar with one another's work, and that's always a pleasure.
Steve Railsback and Academy Award winner Keith Carradine pulled double duty as writers and producers.
The only hope
hopes of doing what you want to do lies in creating something for yourself. So that's what we did here.
And director James Keach called the shots for his brother, Stacy Keach.
Certainly all the things that I was never given as an actor by a director are things that I'm trying to give to these actors. So, and that's a lot of attention. We tried to get together as actors, you know, in advance of shooting so that we'd have time to spend together and so that we'd feel familiar with one another. And that, you can feel that becomes palpable on the screen.
Their combined efforts won the critics' praise, comparing it with such classics as The Manchurian Candidate and The Parallax View.
You don't have to worry about a thing. Everything is taken care of. Our friends are in place.
They are the targets of political corruption, international intrigue, and sabotage.
We were set up.
A group of unsung heroes battling for survival.
Somebody's gonna pay.
Only they can tell the world the deadly secret behind The Forgotten. Coming this spring.
The story of the birth of freedom. The story of Moses.
The motion picture classic that is a major movie event of 1990. Cecil B. DeMille's The 10 Commandments.
We shall be called Moses.
Charlton Heston is Moses, born a Hebrew slave, raised an Egyptian prince. Yul Brynner is Ramesses. The royal blood of Pharaoh courses through his veins.
I do not know what power shapes my way.
The deliverer is Moses.
I'll not leave a man to die in the mud.
The will of God.
Let my people go.
He delivers his people from bondage.
Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord.
With a wave from his staff, he parts the sea.
His God is God.
The law, written with the finger of God. Charlton Heston leads an all-star cast in Cecil B. DeMille's acclaimed masterpiece with special Dolby Surround Stereo soundtrack. The 10 Commandments, only $29.95 from Paramount.